Hello and welcome to Drop and Give Me 20 with Phil Rizdon. I am Phil Rizdon, and before you continue to watch this video, please remember to like, share, subscribe on YouTube. If you are on Apple Podcasts, make sure to put in a 5-star review. Leave a little bit of feedback. Leave a little review there. Let me know how you feel. Talk to me. I'm open. I'm here for you, dude. I don't want to brag, but I'm kind of the people's podcaster, So you can trust me. That's not true. As soon as I hit fame, as soon as I reach 100,000 subscribers, I'm phasing all you guys out. All right. All right. Welcome to Drop and Give Me 20 with Phil Rizdon. First things first, I want to say R.I.P. Biz Markie. Truly, we lost a legend a few days ago. If you don't know Biz Markie, he's a hip hop legend, phenomenal rap artist. He's kind of one of the pioneers of, in the kind of like early like 80s and like early 90s and stuff like that. Amazing rap artist, amazing DJ, and also the coolest Men in Black alien fucking ever. I think most people my age, they know him from music, but we also know him from that as well. So, he had a fond part of my heart. Biz Markie was such an important dude because he made everybody want to beatbox. Every couple years, there's like a guy or a girl that comes out and does something, and it just makes everybody want to do that thing. Almost like that Clips beat. Does anybody remember that Clips beat with grinding? You know what I mean? Like, boom. They used to make everybody, number one, want to beat on tables and make beats, but also want to freestyle and everything like that. And Biz Markie was kind of one of those dudes who brought that to life for all kids. So R.I.P. to the homie, man. R.I.P. to the homie. Also, too, I feel like Biz must have been keeping this world sane because as soon as he left, this motherfucker is going crazy. I just started watching the news again, and there is protests everywhere. Protests, riots all over the place, proving once again that America sets trends and the rest of the world is a year behind. Okay, we were fucking flipping out, getting pepper sprayed last year, guys. What are you guys doing out here? Okay, God damn it, man. You fucking there was an assassination in Haiti. I mean, come on, how far back are you guys gonna be? Okay, you're assassinating your presidents now. Jesus, that's so 1963. Come on, guys. You can step your game up. What are you doing? We blew fucking JFK's top off real quick. Early days. Just catching up now? Come on, buddy. It's crazy, though. It's really fucking wild. It really is, man. Thailand right now, they're all protesting to get rid of their prime minister who supposedly handled the COVID situation terribly, like completely and utterly. Like, it was a disaster apparently over there. So people are still fucked up over there, but they're wearing like gas masks. They have tons of gloves, hazmat suits. People are. That's the thing. That's what's so crazy about like COVID protests, because like people are willing to risk their lives to tell you to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? I find that to be hysterical. There are people who are just like, the dude's in a goddamn hazmat suit, making sure there's not a poked hole in the goddamn thing, just so he can tell his fucking leader to eat shit. And you know what? That's democracy. I fucking love it, man. Yeah, man. Thailand, dude, they're going for it. They're doing things. I also recently heard in South Africa as well, there was a lot of looting, and stuff, which, isn't so good. I believe, who is it? There was some exposed corruption that was going on with their leader, who has now been, I guess, I wouldn't say dethroned. He's like a prime minister or whatever, but he's been taken out of office. I believe he's been taken out of office, and now because of that, he was big with like people who were below the poverty line. And stuff. And, if you know any bit about South Africa, it's about half of the population is below the poverty line. So he was big with half of the country and the worker part of the country. So yeah, people fucking flipped out and started breaking into shit, stealing shit, all that type of stuff. Supposedly, they say that this might have actually been all orchestrated by either, I guess, his group of people or some sort of rival to kind of displace South Africa's economy. No one's really sure, But it is intriguing, fucking espionage, dude. Also, too, like I said, you guys are a year late, man. We were breaking into goddamn Targets. What are you doing? Breaking into pharmacies? Come on, man. That's old school, dude. Fucking, I just hope everybody's safe out there. Be safe and take what you want. Take what you want. Listen, if the whole hood's behind it, bro, take what you want. If obviously you're the only one breaking into shit, be careful because you're gonna get shot. But if the whole hood is behind it, bro, everybody's eating today. Everybody's eating today. It's gonna get crazy. So power, more power to the protesters out in Thailand. I don't know if I want to say more power to the people out in South Africa, but everybody just be safe. Be safe. Keep each other safe. And, goods and food and shit are just goods and food and shit. You know what I mean? But human lives are a big deal. So please try to preserve those. Yeah, man, shit is all over the place. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is crazy. I started watching the news again, and I don't know why. Okay. I started watching the news again, and I really, really do not know why I even bother with this shit no more, bro. I'm watching this shit. There's a flood in fucking Germany. That's how you know global warming is fucking real. Nigga, there's floods in Germany, bruh. Germany, the most temperate fucking place you could ever, see. Is temperate the right word? I don't fucking know, but you know what I mean. Plain, nigga, is plain. It doesn't flood there ever. Like, there's flooding where flooding ain't supposed to be right now, man. Shit is crazy out here. That's why I've just been buying more weed and just smoking and watching the world burn, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Fucking, it's also weird too. They had, what is it, like 125 people died. RIP. That's sad as fuck. Not cool. People need to do some shit about this fucking global warming shit. I don't fucking know, man. There's a million goddamn startups. Somebody needs to do something. Get the niggas from Dollar Shave Club onto this, okay? My face is looking smooth already, all right? You motherfuckers need to tackle climate change, all right? This shit is wild out here, man. Motherfuckers fucking drowning to death by floods in Germany. This shit is wild. Yeah, they had to, and it wasn't just Germany either. I think it flowed over to like the Netherlands, all that shit, man. So at least the Dutch got clogs. They can use those as, flotation devices. But everybody else is fucked up. You know what I mean? You can imagine Germany, you got that lederhosen, that heavy ass wool fucking holding you down, that absorbent ass wool fucking holding your ass down, bro. You got your little fucking Peter Pan hat with the Piper fucking, feather in it and shit. You gotta run for the hills, buddy. That ain't fun. On your giant ass bike, right? These niggas always ride bikes with a basket on it, right? That's a tough life, man. That's a tough life out here. But you got these Dutch people just fucking surfing on them goddamn clogs, bro. They might even take flight with those little fucking weird fucking Mary Poppins hats. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. The shit that look like wings on the top. They might even take flight. They're safe. I think that's the one thing, man. People need to start talking about how all these Dutch in the fucking Netherlands have all these rescue inventions that they're not sharing with the rest of the German and European public, man. They don't got clogs. Everybody else don't got clogs to surf on if there's a fucking flood. Shit is tough out here. Everybody wants to say that Europe is better with their socialism and all that shit. And here are these fucking Dutch people, these motherfuckers, hoarding their flotation devices, hoarding it. They call Crocs fucking clogs. Those aren't clogs, all right? They're not wooden. They can't float. You see how many holes that shit has? If I'm in a flood with some Crocs, I'm going down, baby. There's no buoyancy there. Fuck is happening? Fucking wild. Sounds like my roommate just got in the house or is leaving. I don't know. Can you believe I'm a superstar comedian who still has roommates? Life is tough, man. Life is fucking tough. Also, yeah, that is great. Also, too, with the Dutch, I always wondered this. Why are they from the Netherlands, but they're called Dutch? Was Dutch like an original culture before the nation of Netherlands was formed? Was it the Druids? Was the Dutch the same thing, and they used to travel and then they found a place and they named it there? Because that always bothers me. hearing that. Anybody else that always, it's like you call people Germans because they're from Germany. You call people Spanish because they're from Spain. You call fucking people English because they're from England. And then there's just this random redheaded stepchild of naming called the Dutch, and they live in the Netherlands. Why? It bothers me. These are the things I do when I think about when I'm smoking weed and trying to get my mind off of global warming and how it will eventually kill us all. So ask yourself that when you're trying to get your mind off of sad stuff. Think about it. Why are the Dutch in the Netherlands but called the Dutch? It's a weird fucking thing, man. Shit's happening all over the world. Shit's going down here though too. I'm telling you, it's not a sleepy day. It ain't a sleepy day in America. Let me tell you, it never is. The country that never sleeps, because we're too busy shooting at each other and yelling racial epithets. Fucking Biden's starting to take charge. I gotta say, for a guy this old, he's doing what he needs to do. He's using his elderly vibe to his advantage. Like if you're gonna have an old guy be a president, you don't want like a sleepy old guy. You don't want, which people call him Sleepy Joe, but he's been vigilant. You don't want it like just a tired old guy, who's like nice to everybody and makes cookies. I don't know. What are the gender roles of the elderly? No, you don't want a boring old guy who teaches you how to fix a car. You want to. That's actually a very useful old guy. Sorry, I'm just dismantling this theory as I keep talking about it. But what I'm saying is, you want a productive old person. You want a cranky old guy, because what's happening in the world is a lot of annoying shit. And who ruins things is cranky people. And he's bringing his cranky elderliness to the U.S. government. And I fucking love it. I fucking love it. He's shitting on fucking, fucking Facebook right now, giving them shit, shitting on them. I love it. I love how they're starting to come down on social media right now. Because just like, so they're fucking assholes and they don't give a shit. He's trying to like break out their little clubhouse. He's trying to get some shit signed that's gonna, I think, provide more open roads for tech opportunities. Because right now, tech is one of the few places where things are kind of monopolies. Like Facebook also owns Instagram, and like I believe even owns Snapchat as well. Like there's just these massive conglomerates that have no competition whatsoever. And I think for our country where it's at, since we don't have as much actual labor needs, or as much like, well, we have labor needs, but we don't have as much manufactured goods that are right here. If we want to have a middle class, a lot of where we make our money has to come from things like technology and stuff, and it can't really come from like labor how it did with our parents and and our forefathers. It's like you can't be a coal miner now in America and have a middle class job. You just can't, and so right now it's like if you want to be a coal miner or something, you want to be like a guy who picks fruits in a farm or some shit. Usually you're probably gonna have to be a migrant worker, like who either lives below the poverty line or right on the poverty line, and you struggle for everything, and that's very tough. But at the same time, I think the other side of our workforce needs to be, if normal everyday people aren't going to be doing those jobs, there needs to be something in between those jobs and Jeff Bezos, and I think the president kind of gets that there has to be some sort of middle class workforce that is still relevant. Because if not, we're going to be led to disaster. If you think about it, I mean, especially right now with the fact that most people, the labor force is so spread out, there is no really middle class right now. People are still getting all this money, but they're investing it, which is good, but there's also no labor. So if there's no labor, but everybody's investing, that just causes more inflation to things. And it's just, it's kind of tricky, but I just like the fact that Joe's kind of coming up in there, just like kind of shitting on all these guys, making them feel real weird, man. They've been feuding with Facebook for a while. What was it, like 3-4 years ago? Remember they were trying to get at Facebook for like misinformation, and fucking Mark Zuckerberg's just talking circles around these people, these old fucks, you know, and they didn't even know. What I like about Joe Biden is that even if he doesn't know something, he's still angry. And as an American, that's an emotion that's very important to me. Anger and ignorance are at the forefront and foundation of everything that we do. And you got to have those things, you know? He's shitting on them for spreading misinformation about the vaccine. Fucking brilliant, you know? He's coming at them like an angry parent who's been up late waiting up for his teenage kid. You know what I mean? Have you been smoking that misinformation? You know, the kid's fucking eyes are fucking glazed over. Yeah, he's all slow. Fucking no. Really? Are you lying to me? No, I haven't been lying to you. You know? And then it's like, you know, they have the little smoke screen of just like, it's not our fault that people do that. You know? That's their version of the teenage, like, no, I didn't, I swear. You know? And then Joe goes, oh, really? Well, then let me smell your fingers. He smells it. Oh, it smells like potent misinformation. And he's going to give it to you. He's going to get at you. He's going to get angry at you. And he should. This is fucking ridiculous. America is imploding within itself over fucking bullshit. Over just like so much just anger and random things and misinformation that we're all getting constantly. I mean, shit, there's probably someone who listens to this podcast and gets their news from me. Think about that. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. At all. You know? On the lighter subject, change the subject, the Olympics are back, so that's nice. That's going to be cool. I can't wait to watch that. You know, China and Korea, I think, just arrived at the Tokyo summer camp for the Olympics. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson, man. I still can't believe she's not going to be in it, but it just is what it is. Also, respect to her. I think she's a very interesting person. You know, I want to meet her because she just must be like such a high echelon of excellence. Because you got to think about, like, number one, she's done meats a million times, so she knows not to smoke weed. She just knows not to smoke weed in this certain time period. She did it anyway. I love the fact that she treats the Olympics the way I treat getting a job at FedEx. Like, she's like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'll just drink some cranberry juice and see what happens. And he lost out this time, but hey, 4 years from now, you know, you'll be the weed, cannabis, black woman, independent sponsor of the Olympics or some shit. And, you know, you'll be on the board of fucking Fabletics with Kevin Hart and Kate Hudson or some shit. You know, it's fine. It's fine. You'll get there. And if things don't work out in athletics, you can always have a podcast, baby. Me and you right here, co-hosts. Yeah, man, the Olympics are going to be cool. I'm excited for the Olympics. I always like the Olympics, even though it's like, you know, the more boring sports. I think that's why the Olympics is only once every 4 years. You know what I mean? Because if it was just something, if curling was on every week, no one would be watching it. No one would be watching it at all. You know, so they gotta space it out. They want you to build that suspense. You know, it's like you know, they want you to build and build and build and build and build, and then finally have that release. It's almost like tantric sex for boring sports that no one cares about, and I think that is very fun. You know, I also too I saw that they're starting to install vending machines with Olympic souvenirs, man. Fucking, I feel like no one talks about this, but fucking Tokyo and their vending machines, man. Those motherfuckers love their goddamn vending machines, dude. Did you know they have supposedly they have vending machines with like used women's underwear in it that you can like buy like in Japan, you know? Think about how mad those guys are when they go to the used women's underwear vending machine and they find an Olympic vending machine. Just losing it. Just fucking losing their goddamn minds. Where's my crusty panties? Give me my crusty panties. I don't know, but here's a keychain fuck off. I don't know. Oh my God. To have the demand. What is the amount, I wonder, per month, how many people buy from those dirty vending machines? Like what is the demand like for this that you had to create a machine to give it to the people? You know? We can't even get fucking free healthcare, but these people got fucking dirty underwear and vending machines. We need to start, looking at each other's notes, and I think America could take a few pointers, honestly. It's fucking crazy. Don't worry about that cough. It's just coronavirus. Anyway, yeah, man. It's just crazy, dude. Yeah, the Olympics are coming out. I think that's going to be good because it can finally get people's minds off of all this extra chaos that is going around, man. COVID cases are up. I'm vaccinated, though, so it's cool. Yeah, they said that it's been attacking a lot of unvaccinated people, which is true. But a part of me also resents the media is trying to get us to dislike each other. Like they're trying to separate us, almost like Android and iPhone, where it's like, yeah, that only affects Android people. Sorry about your grandma, though. It's like not cool. It's like we're all here, man. We're all on this planet, man. Just try to get more information about getting people vaccinated. Because we want to get the world back to normal. We want to get back to society. Although I have been seeing that there was a shooting in Arizona. So I will say this: America's back, baby. We're getting as close to normal as we can get to. We had a nice little shooting in Arizona, we had a little shooting in D.C. We're trying to get out of there. Limited capacity killing sprees. That's what I say. They're only at 25%. I heard at the Washington game there's 3 people who were injured. No one died. 3 people were injured. You know what I mean? So again, it's like a COVID capacity thing. I don't know if Cuomo's on top of these shooters and telling them you can only don't kill, only maim. Because you want to watch the exposure. But either way, things are popping off, and I feel like that's good. Things are popping off, baby. It's the summertime, summertime. It's been great. Yeah, so that is, everything that's been going on, man. Life's been crazy, guys. The news has been nuts. I know a lot of those things that I told you were a bit of downers, but I'm trying to be very open and honest and bring a little bit of light to it, because it's just like, if we don't, who's going to? So how about you appreciate me rather than get all depressed and weepy and stuff? But I know how you feel. Everybody stay strong. We can all get through this together, not just America, but the whole entire world. I have a feeling, man, in the next 50 years, humanity is really going to figure a lot out. And we need to. And that being said, this is Drop and Give Me 20 with Phil Rizdon. I am Phil Rizdon. I love you all, but not too much because I don't really know any of you personally, but I do love you. Thank you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Peace.